Hello, beautiful. I'm Angel, and welcome to the Beauty of Aging, a platform for every 50-plus-year-old woman who is fierce, fabulous, and unapologetically growing bolder. On this channel, we discuss all things middle aged, and today is another episode of our wellness series. If you're ready to firm those bat wings, tackle the kimono arms, stay tuned. I've got a simple, easy 10-minute workout just for you. Incorporating light weights into your workout, you can tone your muscles, increase your core strength, and improve your overall bone health. Before we get started, let's talk about equipment. I'm going to be using two 5-pound weights, hence the 10 pounds. But no weights, no problem. You can start off using a water bottle. If you don't have water bottles, simply use your body weight and work your way up to 1, 2, 3, 5 pounds or more. The main thing is to start. Now, before we get started with our workout, two things you're going to always hear me say. One is to keep your core engaged and to breathe. Now, what does it mean to keep your core engaged? What it doesn't mean is to hold your breath. It's just to be aware of those muscles. And remember, your core is not just this area that we call our six pack. It's the entire band of muscles that surrounds your spine. Here's how you know when your core is engaged. There's no arch in your back. You want to squeeze your buns so that your hips are pushing forward, and you want to simply engage those abdominal muscles. They should feel tight. So instead of this. That's what we want whenever we're doing our exercises. So to begin our warm-up, we're going to start with simple arm circles, keeping it right at the shoulder level, not up here. We're going to keep it right here. And breathing. And let's reverse that. Good. Perfect. Okay, our first movement is bicep curls. Now let's get started. We're going to start with alternating singles. The wrists are facing each other. Core tight, core engaged. Good. And breathing. We're going to keep those elbows right at the side. Great. So now we're going to do the rows, keeping the arms at the side, bend the knees and hinge at the hips. And we're going to go pull the arms up to your waist, and we're going to do alternating rows. Alternating kickbacks. These are kickbacks. Good. And breathing, keeping that core engaged. And keep the shoulders down. Don't bring them up to your ears. And down. And squeeze and push the hips forward. Great. Okay, our third movement is going to be front raises. So we're going to put our wrists down, wrist facing down, and we're going to lift to shoulder height. Single alternating lifts. Keeping that core engaged and keeping the movements nice and slow instead of jerky. If it's too heavy and you're having to engage your back, put it down and use your body weight. Good. Okay, you're gonna take a break, stretch it out. Using light weights is very new to my workout regimen. I started incorporating that after I turned 60 because I realized going through menopause that all the things I used to do didn't work anymore, and I gained 30 pounds. So I had to really reevaluate everything, but not just what I ate, but also my workout routine. It wasn't just enough to just do cardio. Like, I love cardio, but that's not enough. As we get older, we need to do resistance training, and we need to incorporate light weights to ensure we have good bone health. Let's go back to the bicep curls. This time we're going to do 8 on each side. Let's go. Wrists facing each other. Let's go. Again, slow movements, not jerky. Core still engaged. Squeeze those buns. Good. And breathing. And let's switch it to the opposite side. Keeping your shoulders down. You don't want your shoulders up to our ear. Okay, and back to the opposite side. Soft knees. Good. The opposite side. I didn't start with 5 pounds. I actually started with 3 pounds, and I used 3 pounds for these workouts for a good year and a half before I even moved up to the 5 pounds. So just know, progress is good as long as you start. Great. Okay, now we're going to go back to our rows, and I'll turn this way, and we're going to do singles on each side, just like we did with the bicep curl. So we're going to bend our knees and hinge at the waist, feet shoulder width apart, core engaged. Stick those buns out, and put your hands at your hips, and let's go. Kickbacks really works the back of that arm and really firms up that muscle. And let's go to the opposite side. Keeping our head down. And again, and one more time, reverse, opposite arm. Okay, squeeze the buns and push the hips forward. Great. Starting to feel it? My arms are starting to burn. Okay, now we're gonna do our front raises. Same cadence, 8 on each side. Let's go. Shoulder level. Good. Breathing. Keeping that core engaged. And change sides. You might feel your arms shaking a little bit. That's okay. That means that muscle is really engaged and working. Remember, only to the shoulder and down. Very smooth movements. Back to the other side. And turn sides. Again, keeping that core engaged really sneaks in a little core work, even though this is an arm exercise. Okay, time for our break. Whew. And if at any point it feels like you can't keep going, feel free to stop, take a break, and reset. Or put your weights down and then use your body weight. Time for our third and final set. We're going to do bicep curls, both arms now. Let's go. Wrists are facing each other. Let's go. Keep that core engaged. Squeeze those buns. Nice, smooth movements. Good. Really working that bicep. Okay, let's do our rows. Both arms this time. Bend the knees, hinge at the waist. Arms at the hips. And let's go. Extend, good. Smooth movements. This really firms up that muscle that gets really loose and jiggly. And gives us kimono arms and batwings. Again. And don't forget to breathe. And keep the head down. Okay, squeeze the buns and push the hips forward. Great. Okay, now time for our last set of lateral raises. Let's go. This really works those shoulders. Feel that? My arms are burning. Whew, time for your break. Bonus section. Yeah, bonus section. Okay, I'm going to show this exercise without the weights. Okay, and it's going to be working. This is what we're working on this. Okay, so we're going to put both of our weights together like this, and then just dip it back, keeping your shoulders down. I know that sounds hard to do, but together like this, and then we're just going to go up and back. Keep those buns squeezed. So this is not what we want. We want this, not this. This. Squeeze those buns. Keep that core engaged. Hold the weights over your head, and we're going to just dip and dip. Ready for the bonus round. Let's go. I'm not going to tell you how many. Squeeze the buns, core engaged, and breathing. You can do it with or without weights. So it comes from the back. That's it, 10 minutes. I know you felt that. If you didn't, that means you need some heavier weights. Okay, let's cool down and stretch. We did a lot of shoulder work. We still got our core engaged, okay? We're not loosey-goosey over here. So we still want to roll the shoulders. We did a lot of shoulder work. Good. All the way around. And let's reverse that to the front. Great. Remember, 10 minutes, 10 pounds or less, 3 times a week. You got 10 minutes. Sit in a Starbucks line longer than that. You got 10 minutes to devote to yourself. Stretch out those biceps that we worked. Triceps too. Hopefully my mic isn't crackling. So just use that other arm. Don't pull your shoulder up. Keep your shoulder down. Good. Good, good, good. Okay, take that same arm, hold it up and back, and just use this other hand to just gently pat yourself on the back because you did an amazing job today. Summer's not ready for you. Summer's not ready. Okay. And let's go to the other side. Thank you so much for joining me today on this 10-minute workout. I promise you, if you're consistent, at least 3 times a week, combined with some other stretching and a little bit of cardio, you will be amazed at the transformation that you will see in your body. Okay, as I told you, I just started incorporating light weights. I love cardio, but frankly, weights was not my ministry. So I can attest to what a difference it's made in my body over the last 2 years as I struggled with the 30 pounds of menopause weight and figured out how to get that off. You can check out some of my other videos where I've got other arm workouts, and I've also got some plant-forward versions of some of my favorite dishes, including New Orleans red beans and rice, which I feel like eating right now. Okay, thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate you. Leave your comments below. Let me know what else you'd like to see. Don't let anybody tell you you can't break a sweat in 10 minutes.